My name is Rebecca Goodwin, and I started a paranormal investigation company because I thought it'd be cool. And now I have clients all over the country asking me to help them with their paranormal disturbances. On my team we have Dick Bush, head investigator and logic enthusiast, Paul Harrington, the country's leading psychic detective, and our resident tech manager, Elle, curates our ghost hunting equipment. We are Ghostlaw. Good evening and welcome to this week's episode of Ghostlaw. Today we have been called here to Preston by the landlord that owns this property. The tenant has been complaining of some disturbances within the house. He seems to think it may be a plumbing or electrical issue. However, the landlord thinks it's something much darker than that. Let's take a look inside.
Where's Elle?
Oh, what?
Where's Elle?
I'm not a fan of change. And for one of our core team members to be replaced like this for a case is... I really need to know that I can trust who I'm working with.
She's not here. I did give you the memo. You must have missed it. But we do have Gemma here in place. Paul, have you met Gemma before?
Hi, I'm Paul Harrington.
Hello, Paul. Nice to meet you.
And
She doesn't recognise me.
she doesn't recognise her.
Oh, from the ghost show.
So this is actually the first TV show I've done, but you probably know me from a lot of the work I've done with the police, speaking to the spirits and finding the various bodies and then indicating who the murderer was.
Oh, I see. Did you actually find any bodies?
Yes, of course. We found various different people. There was a lot of separate different cases that we resolved sufficiently, ending up with, of course, a guilty verdict. I mean, a lot of my testimony is, as we know, a lot of my testimony is valid. I think I find. Have you helped the police in anything?
No, I can't say that I have, I'm afraid.
Oh, it's a shame.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Paul was definitely annoyed by the new addition, but she came highly recommended to us by Facebook Marketplace. Years of ghost hunting experience, a professional attitude, plus she wants to do a video with Rebecca Moore.
No, I'm not bitter. I was actually on a really lovely holiday, and I'm sure this, what was her name? Gemma? Yeah, I'm sure this Gemma girl was a great replacement for my skills.
Okay, so.
I think we should definitely go and take a look inside and really put Paul's talents to the test.
Yes.
Absolutely, I can't wait for this.
Yes. Please, the ladies first.
Yeah, I told him that there was a problem with it. Just a sec. Are you the ghost people?
Yeah, your landlord sent us round.
Sam. Yeah, babe, they're here. Yeah, they look weird as fuck. Right, come on, come in. Let's get these sorted.
Hi, by the way, I'm Paul.
Hi, you all right? Freddie. It's my house. Well, it's landlord's house anyway. He's told us that you guys are coming round to assess it for spirits. How long does this usually take?
You can take it anywhere from 5 minutes to 12 hours.
It can be an all-nighter sometimes.
Yeah, we are obviously.
Did you ask how long it was?
It's an odd situation. I just feel like I'm not wanted here. I keep getting flashbacks of my childhood, and that's not because of the beard.
Do you want to maybe tell us a little bit about the disturbances that you've witnessed here?
It's been a lot of banging, a lot of pipes. At night, sometimes I can hear moaning, and that's not like my other half. So I don't really, know what to tell you. Sometimes there's things that move around and stuff. I mean, I reckon personally, it's the landlord. This place is falling to bits.
Is your other half, by any chance, dead?
She's close. She's 40 years older than me.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I like
40 years older?
Wow.
40 years. 40 years. So
Older
the ghost
than me.
is a 40-year-old ghost?
No, he's not born. Whoa, no. It's confusing. Like, how old, when you age ghosts?
Someone died 30 years ago when they were 30. Do you describe them as a 30-year-old ghost or a 60-year-old ghost? Because either way, it's confusing.
So can you tell us a little bit more about what you hear when you say you hear pipes? Do you think, maybe that could be a spirit in a pipe? Or is it something a little less complicated?
Well, hear me out. I think it might be bad pipes.
Really?
That's what I go with.
I mean, that is a bold assumption when the other hypothesis could be that there are spirits in your pipe screaming to get out.
Yeah, you see, I rang the landlord up, said that there's sounds coming from the pipes, and I thought plumber, but he thought exorcist. So that's on him as far as I'm concerned.
But we are here to help you today.
It's playing absolute havoc with my life at the moment. I have not slept in 6 or 7 hours.
Wow, okay.
I've got a part-time job to apply for, and it's really interfering with it.
Yeah, I can imagine. That is what the dark spirits, tend to do. So we are going to take a look around. You can let me know if you can feel anything. Gemma, are you getting any feelings or thoughts about this place already?
I think we need to do a sweep of the place and see if we can find any energy.
Should we have a look?
Are we alright with our shoes on, or?
You go for it.
Of course we are. Come on, upstairs.
Okay.
We'll wipe our feet on the way out.
Oh, I'm getting a headache.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. No, I feel a bit.
Okay. Do you need to sit down or anything?
Hungover or something? Or?
You can sit right here in the cat little box.
Yeah. I don't think you can sit on that, can you? That's way too... I mean, if you look at the plastic, it's so weak that if anyone were to sit on that, I think... Plus, I guess that's where your cats poo, isn't it?
Well, it's where the poo goes.
Oh, they don't poo there, but then you manually put it there?
I like to give them the option, but sometimes if they get it wrong, I will move the poo and put it there, just to sort of show them what they should have done.
Okay. You don't poo in there yourself to demonstrate how to do it or anything?
No, mine are far too big for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this where the bangs are coming from?
Upstairs, definitely. I'm not entirely sure.
Do you think it could be from all these you've got a lot of animal cages, no animals?
Yeah, well, I run a butcher's.
I really don't want it to be another case of an animal ghost. I want something different. I want each episode to be fresh every time. As fresh as the meat that this guy obviously gets.
So, animals have been living here.
What animal was in here?
Pig.
Micro pig. Jesus.
Holy shit, did anyone see that?
Yes.
Yeah, that door just flew open.
Oh my god, there's nothing.
Hang on a second, let me just see what aura is coming from this. I'm sensing that there was like a transfer of energies between something that was very scared around here, something very fearful that was here, that seems to join a line. Has there been any transference here? Have you been moving anything between these two?
That's where I put the body.
Your body?
No, the body. So once you slaughter the pig, you've to,
Oh, so you slaughter the pig in here?
Yeah. Then move it into this cage.
And then move it in here. That might be what we're feeling. And is that to weigh the meat?
That's to weigh the meat at the bottom there, and you tend to find that acts as a drip tray.
Right.
It's very clean.
Yeah, there's quite a strong stench in here.
I think that
I smell.
Is it highs?
It seems to be getting stronger and stronger.
Okay, well let's see what else we can find. Are you feeling anything? Just still suffering a headache?
I need to move away from this area.
Okay, how about here? What have we got?
Like a room of death.
Wow.
Yes.
This is a literal red flag at this point. Can you see how the light on here is red? Usually on these, if I believe this is an Ep3 evolution, usually these are displaying green lights. But because there is some sort of demonic disturbance, it's obviously turned it red to let us guys know that something is in our presence. Something wants to hurt us, okay? And that is the only explanation for this.
It's funny that you mention that actually, because I did get that Ep3 evolution off Facebook Marketplace off a woman who died.
You retrieved it after she died?
No, she died. She died later that day.
Was that
because she
sold
not
you
according to the police.
Wow, so that is probably...
Do you think there's a connection there between the airwick? Maybe the spirit of this lady who died maybe is coming up through the airwick.
I think you need to ask it a question and see if you can get the colour to change.
Do you know where you whereabouts this lady was from, the Airwick?
That I bought it from?
Yeah.
It's from Leyland, about 10 minutes away.
So, north. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Is the spirit of the old lady who sold the Airwork, are you there?
Ask her to change the light.
They like that.
She won't know what to do, how to
Do you know
communicate.
what? Do you know what? I reckon if we tell her what to do and ask her to change the light, she might be able to do that. What do you think?
That's great thinking.
That's
That's a great
thinking. It's
idea.
good thinking, isn't it? Okay. If you could change the light. It may just be an old air freshener.
It could well be an old air freshener.
Could just
yeah,
be.
yeah. That's really good thinking, Paul. Well
Could,
done.
might need a refill.
Ask
maybe.
her if she can make it flash.
Can I try my own language? Because I'm not really sure I'm fluently getting through in Northern. Could you flash us?
Oh, I thought you was
YouTube.
talking to me.
Can you make it flash?
We're getting something. We're definitely getting something.
I'm getting a nice burst of chamomile or something, but I'm not sure if I'm getting a thing. Flash. Honestly, flash. Just flash as much as you can.
Ghosts are notoriously difficult to work with. They don't take orders. Their levels of communication are generally pretty garbled and not good. And they're mostly invisible. So it makes my job really hard.
The problem I've had with this room is that it's always quite cold in here and I can feel a draft. Now, I believe that is due to a faulty window ceiling there, which falls under the landlord's jurisdiction. However, he believes that it might be an evil presence.
Is this your room, or is this somebody who's like obviously very short who needs to?
Yes, this is my room. My wife, 40 years my senior, is also a little person. She takes those stairs everywhere she goes. You know, she's
quite strong then.
She's strong-willed.
Wait, she takes them everywhere she goes.
She takes these everywhere.
She goes, and she's not here, and yet the stairs are here. This is interesting.
And when you are
Talk
having
more.
an argument with your wife, would you ever refer to her as a pig? Like the pigs in the next room?
Are you suggesting that I murdered my 75-year-old little person wife?
It's probably a bit rude to accuse someone you've just met of murder, but sometimes you just get a gut feeling, you know? And something was really fishy about this guy, and not just the smell. That was probably me. I'm getting a smell. Very strong smell. Have you got something in the slow cooker?
Is that
I do have something in the slow cooker.
Beautiful. I can smell the paprika. I'm getting a little bit of the Danish bacon, coriander, and a slight pinch of salt with curry powder.
Don't you go anywhere near my slow cooker.
Is this what you would call a hot pot?
Not quite. No, this is just some stuff I cobbled together that is absolutely fine to eat.
What is the meat?
Yeah, I was just thinking that it's got very porky texture.
Yeah,
But
it's got an unusual flavour.
it tastes like, yeah.
All I'll say is that you get quite a lot of meat off them considering the size.
Pigs, right?
I was thinking about this, like, I didn't think the catchphrase last time worked, but I've come up with a new one.
Right,
I just want to know what you think, which is, we've untangled the case, and now the spirit can fly. And with when I say fly, I can then do the hand gesture again, the trademark hand.
See, I thought Gemma was here to look after Elle's ghost hunting equipment. But now she's having psychic connections and feelings? Like she's trying to take my job. I invoice Rebecca a substantial amount for my time, way over the going rate, way over, and I'm not willing to let that go.
As the senior ghost hunter, I mean, do you have a catchphrase?
I'm willing to have some ideas.
Let's sort of work backwards from that to find your catchphrase. Tell me some of your cases.
I had a poltergeist case, and the lady who lived in the house, she could hear the kitchen cupboards rattling, and every time she went to the door and opened it, then everything stopped. And this was going on and on for years and years.
No, they're still here.
It was in Saffron Walden.
Yeah, they're making catchphrases now.
Oh, right.
No, they've not said.
Oh.
They've not said if there was one or not.
On
No,
Station
they're full
Road.
of shit. They're fucking useless.
Station Road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know.
All right.
I know, we
well,
need to chat with that estate agent, to be honest with you. It's nonsense, isn't it? All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Can I just check something with that? Can I pass me your phone? This is very interesting. So the poltergeist case.
I think you need a bit more salt in this, to be honest.
I finished 2 more bowls of that meat dish, and then we heard some noises coming from upstairs. The kind of noises you'd probably get from a faulty light bulb.
Do you know anything about electrics?
I have a basic knowledge.
So you could change light bulbs.
Yes?
Do you like the light bulbs all being the same?
Yes.
Then why is that one different? What's happened here? That's nothing to do with you then, is it? This light bulb here is different
And
to
your wife
these.
couldn't have done
To
it,
these,
could
your
she?
wife couldn't have reached it because even those stairs are too small. So this could be the first indication of the angry spirit. Somebody has changed the light bulbs.
The light bulb exploded.
Well, let's see if it works. That means that it's been replaced with a new bulb, right?
Yes. Try the light switch.
Okay. Oh.
None of it
Oh.
works.
Oh, there's another light switch.
Oh, but look. The exploding light bulb doesn't work, and this is obviously a new one that's been put in, and it still doesn't work. So there's an issue with the electricity. What do you feel in the ceilings?
Can I just say, who the fuck still has textured ceiling?
He does. He rents.
Absolutely diabolical, but no energy here, just ridiculous.
No, I feel a vibration.
I feel a vibration as well. I do too.
Do you have any dildos in here for self-pleasure?
Well, not personally.
Look, out here.
What?
Hatch to the attic.
Oh my god.
So there is. Do you think that would lead to the vibrations that we were feeling up there? Do you think
maybe?
Can we get out there?
I think maybe we should get up there.
It was getting dark and things were about to get spooky. It was at this point in the edit where I decided we needed to use the green night vision filter.
Oh, can you smell that?
Yeah. But I'm looking around. It doesn't look very big. I'm just having a feel. I can't see a light switch anywhere, so I'm just going to have a feel around and...
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, what the hell is this?
What can you feel, Paul?
I don't know. Let's just bring it down. Can I bring this down into the light? Hang on.
Yeah.
It's not too heavy. But...
That's nice, isn't it?
That's lovely. That's something you'd see on Tansley Car Boot, I think. It's got cobwebs.
Anything we can do with the candles?
Honestly, that is the perfect candle to do scrying.
I know exactly what scrying is.
Scrying.
I know what scrying is.
Yeah.
I'm just checking that we're on the same wavelength. Scrying, what do you mean by... I mean, I know what it is, but...
How many times have you done scrying?
Oh, so many different cases. Like there was the case of the Gollum case, which was very interesting, where it was when we were in a house similar to this, actually, where there were 3 Lord of the Rings extended 4 DVD issues, and they were always thrown out on the floor and scattered. So we figured it was either somebody who really liked J.R.R. Tolkien, or who really hated J.R.R. Tolkien, or neither of those two. And it turned out that it was actually we did the scrying, and it turned out it was a goblin that took a shine to Gollum in the DVDs. So we had to then catch, after a big fight of scrying, we did a big fight, and then we had to show him the DVD extra of how Gollum was made in order to send him on his way.
Did the goblin actually come through the mirror?
The mirror, yeah, of course, yeah, the mirror, yeah, in the mirror.
He came through the mirror?
Because we were scrying with a mirror. Yes, absolutely with the mirror. There.
So yeah, just refresh our memories. Just,
Yeah, of course.
Just
I mean,
what's scrying.
So the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
We use a mirror to do scrying. It's a divination tool.
Yeah, I
He knows all about that.
Yeah.
And it can act as a portal for the spirit to come through. So we need to have just candlelight.
Okay.
And you've got to try this, okay? You've got to sit in front of the mirror and look at your image. And just to start with, you've got to try and connect. And you've got to keep eye contact with yourself. And you've just got to sit and wait for a few minutes and see if you can see your image changing. Once your image starts to change, then you can start to communicate and ask questions if anything comes through.
So let me get this right. You want me to sit in front of a mirror and talk to myself?
Absolutely.
I do a lot of that all day, every day anyway. And plus scrying sounds a lot like crying, which I also do a lot of.
I'll actually see if I can.
And this sometimes it's really freaks people out. So just stay calm, okay?
Okay. Scrying. So I've got to keep eye contact.
Yeah, keep eye contact and stay calm.
Gemma placed candles around a mirror that we'd found on the floor in the bathroom, and after giving it a good wipe, we were ready to scrying.
I sat in front of this mirror for a good 5 minutes, just waiting, and then suddenly I felt this intense sadness and just started crying, and then everything in front of me looked blurry, and that's when I saw it.
Again, my face seems to be changing.
What can you see?
I can see a woman.
A woman, okay.
She's in front of a mirror.
Is
Oh, yeah,
she
that's
an older woman?
No.
Are you sure it's a woman? I mean, is it a man or a woman, yes or no?
I mean, it's 2024, I can't be sure, but...
So is this woman...
Is this woman in pain?
Yeah. She's running. She's running down the street.
Okay.
She's crying.
Running down the street.
She's running away. She's running
What's she running away from?
from a man.
She's running from... Do you know where... Can you see where she's running to? Are you able to see behind or in front of her?
I can't see anything. She's just running down the street.
From this house?
I see a windmill.
A windmill.
There's a windmill outside. There's a windmill down the road.
This is a windmill.
I think
I think we've got to go.
She's screaming. She's running away from someone she loves. She doesn't want to run. She's got marks. She's got marks on her face. She's got black eye.
Why does she feel like she has to run? Why does she not want to run?
Chasing her. Someone's chasing her. But she doesn't want this person to chase her. She's gone into the windmill.
So we need to look in the windmill then.
He's gone. The door's closed. They're both in the windmill. She's screaming. All I can hear is screaming. She's begging for help. He's left the windmill. But only he left the windmill with a bucket. A bucket of sand. He's walking away from the windmill. Further down the street. But she never came out. She didn't come out.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
I'm okay. She didn't come out of the windmill. He just left. He went in. He went into the windmill empty-handed, but he came out with a bucket.
Or at least she was safe.
Oh, it's ruined my makeup.
Bitch.
Well, that's what.
Stupid cow.
See, that's what the whole of this crying thing does.
That's why they call it scrying.
That's why, yeah. Yeah.
With Rebecca being an emotional wreck, I took charge and led the group to the Windmill, which was across the street. It's important to have strong leadership at times like this.
I think we should definitely have a sweep.
A sweep, yeah.
The area.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking definitely we should have a sweep of the
See
area.
if there's any temperature changes.
I was going to mention. I was literally just about to say.
And I think we should have a session with the Ouija board and see if we can get somebody to come through and talk to us.
Ouija board
Ouija board.
from Glasgow. It comes from "we," meaning yes, and "ja" in German, which is yes. It's a yes board or yes no board.
and that means we should
Ouija.
definitely do it.
That's where it comes from.
Absolutely.
I think you'll find. Let's look at this windmill.
Wow. I've never seen something so big in my life. This is where the spirit may have either transcended from, or this is where they could have died. Let's go and take a look inside.
Did you see that? There was definitely a shadow.
There was a movement there.
In that window there.
Just there was a movement of some description.
It's open. Let's try it.
Try it.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Oh,
See, it can't. See, it can't have been Beryl. She wouldn't have been able to got through. Oh no, she can.
Yeah, she could have,
She could
yeah.
have got through that.
Is this windmill like a local? Are we allowed in here? Do you know?
Yes, this is the local Preston windmill. We all own it jointly as a community,
Incredible.
and we each get a night in there to do whatever we please.
Really?
It's like a medieval night.
Is that maybe why this smell is so strong?
Yeah, a lot of people use it for shagging.
It's right, okay, yeah.
I use it for poker nights.
No, it's okie dokie.
Are you feeling anything down here?
It's very cold in here, so any
It's cold.
heat.
Anything could be happening.
Any heat, right.
So we saw.
We've got to go upstairs.
We have to go
Yeah,
upstairs.
we've got to go.
The up and down. You might need your Glaswegian board up here. Hello, if there's anybody here, could you make yourself known to us?
It's Rebecca Goodway.
Yeah, sorry Rebecca, we're just going to see if there are any spirits up here from the shadow we saw.
We've got dead flies.
We have dead flies here, which we know spirits hate flies. Something twisted here, and maybe came this way, bounced off, and something around here.
There could have been some kind of accident happen here.
Could well be. If there is anybody here, please let yourselves be known.
I think you need to come and put your finger on the planchette.
Easy, Tiger. Oh, on that, yes.
People think of Ouija boards as quite sinister. They're always portrayed as dark and eerie in movies. But if you think about it, it's just a communication device for the dead. Sort of like an iPhone 1.
Touch it on the corner. Everybody get a corner.
Just lightly touching.
We need the energy. We need the energy. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay.
Have you just
Move the planchette to the first letter of your name. What's that? F.
F. We've got Felicia, facility.
Well, let's just ask for the second letter.
That is a
and then-
very good idea,
yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to ask again?
You have given us the first letter of your name, which begins with an F.
This is going.
We're in the north, I know, but can you spell?
This is going. There's a massive energy here. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Could you give us the second letter of your name, your first name, the second letter of your first name?
It's moving. Oh my goodness.
Paul, is that you doing that?
No, I'm looking away.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart's beating so fast.
Why is it?
My hand doesn't twist that way.
F-I. F-I.
Fee.
Fiona or Well, can we do a yes/no on this on the Glasgow board?
We can. We have doubtless or nevermore.
So we can't say, are you a man or a woman? Yes/no.
Well, you wouldn't ask, are you a man or a woman, for a yes or no.
Well, you can, because
Yes.
you can say
Yes,
yes.
I am.
Yeah. Are you a man? Yes or yes or no?
It's moving,
Yeah.
guys. Stop arguing. It's moving. What is it doing? It's like playing Twister with our fingers.
Twister.
Twisting.
Windmills.
Windmill twisting.
It's twisting it. It's twisting it.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening?
What's it doing? What's it saying? What was that?
Oh, that was an O.
FIO.
Theo.
All I can think of is Fiona.
Yeah.
Is your name Fiona?
Like from Shrek. Like, have you got red hair like from Shrek?
She might be too old for Shrek.
Maybe Shrek 1, the first Shrek?
That's quite old.
Yeah, it's very old actually.
Yeah.
The one where it goes, what's the song for Shrek?
But why in a why the windmill though? Why the windmill?
There's got to be...
Theo.
Why it's going fast?
Yeah, I think we're just
wait,
looking
what?
for the A.
Fiona.
Yeah.
It's Fiona.
I'm just
It
going to
didn't
break.
do the N.
Oh, what's she trying to tell us?
Fiona.
She couldn't spell.
Yeah,
we are-
she's from up north though, maybe.
Yeah.
Theo.
I think she was trying to spell her name, but she's just a bit behind the door.
Well, I think we need to know, did she die here? Like, why are we here?
Did you die in here?
And do we think this is the same spirit that we were contacting?
She's attached herself to Rebecca.
Attached herself to you, Rebecca.
I knew it was a mistake to let Rebecca do that scrying thing, but whatever it was has called her to the windmill, and now, like countless of others, has placed itself inside her body.
I think she's becoming possessed.
Did you work here?
Let me see if there's any
This
energy.
is usually Paul that this happens to.
Yeah.
This is the first time this has happened to Rebecca.
Where are we looking?
What's she pointing at?
Pointing at this. This is where all the grain comes
Grain
down.
comes down.
And did you work here, Fiona? Is your name Fiona? Oh,
She was wrapping her neck.
Wrapping her neck. Maybe she's like to get a hairdo or something.
I think it might be to do with a death.
Do you think she then knocked her head on this and then fell down the stairs? Do you think, or maybe she took maybe she had
Definitely
rabies?
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Fiona, did you kill yourself here? Did someone else do it to you? They hung you?
It was a very male voice. So,
Rebecca, you alright?
Yeah, fine. What's this?
Well, you were hanging.
you were hanging.
Like you
were
put
hanging
it around
from
your
this.
neck.
You looked like you. It seemed like somebody was
Someone was
coming through you to say that Fiona, we think, had been hanged by somebody else.
That is so difficult to hang someone else, though, isn't it?
Particularly with a chute that
How
deals grain
did
down.
you get all that information?
We just sort of guessed.
We just we kind of spoke to spirits, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Up here.
It
We need
does.
to go up.
Do we?
We need to go up.
Up again.
We need to go further.
Do we? Okay.
Well, if she didn't, do you think someone could have made it look like she hung herself?
Possibly. Let's have a look upstairs and see what it is. How do I turn this on?
It's on. You just need the backlight so you can see.
Yeah, I knew that. I just knew if you were aware of how it worked. Right, let's go upstairs.
I don't remember anything that happened after that point. It was just like falling asleep. Just nothing. Anything that happened wasn't me.
As soon as I got up there, I could see that Rebecca had been entered again. You see, once you've been entered, others see it like an invitation, and then they come.
You think she might attack?
I think we just need to.
She's choking.
She's choking or something. Why is she choking up here if downstairs was being hanged?
This is a different spirit coming through.
This is the second one. Hello, can you hear us, spirit? They've seen my show. They must know that I've worked.
Don't interact. He's trying to trick you. It's an evil entity.
I know your daughter.
It's trying to trick you.
I know your daughter.
First of all, I haven't seen my daughter since I left her mother in 1998, so I very much doubt that she knows her. And from what I can gather, she's doing very well working in a garden centre.
Oh, she's got all the gadgets.
She's coming back. She's coming back.
Rebecca, you okay?
Yeah.
Do you remember anything of the last 2 minutes? Do you remember?
Yeah, we're in a windmill.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in a windmill.
We're in a windmill. Oh, my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sore.
Okay. So, we seem to have a second entity on this level.
That
The
was
first
much more powerful.
was more powerful. I felt it. You felt it too.
Oh my goodness.
Another.
We've got to go up again.
We've got another floor to go up.
There's a sign. There's a sign.
It could get stronger as we go up further.
Small hatchway. Maybe that's got something to do with Beryl.
That's the local village.
Oh, my head.
The local
You may
village is
bang your
called
head.
Small Hatchway.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Greater Hatchway is just down the road.
Oh, right.
As we reached the top, it happened again. Now, I wasn't sure if this was a new entity or one from previous, but communication was the key. It had obviously taken us there for a reason, and not just to get inside Rebecca like hundreds of others before.
Just be very careful.
Everything alright up there? I hear a lot of noise.
Rebecca is in a trance again.
Again?
And she's got a weapon.
Does this seem like
Okay,
Paul, get up here.
Is this dangerous?
Leave the body.
Leave the body.
Leave the body. You're not wanted.
This reminds me of Thornton Heath.
What happened at Thornton Heath?
No, I don't want to talk about it right now.
You need to come.
If you can hear me, know that we're here to help you. We are here to help you and to send you on your way to a better place. So you don't have to be in a cold, smelly old windmill. We are here to help.
Butlins.
Would you like us to help you to get to Butlins?
It was so weird. It was like this spirit had taken over her body to get to Butlins. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. There's a centre park, like 10 minutes away.
We can tell your story. We can tell your story, but if you just let go of that enormous tool, thank you, we will help you.
You need to move towards the light.
No, not the camera light.
Jesus.
Not the camera light. No, not the camera light.
Fucking mental.
Absolute amateur. Schoolboy error. Telling a possessed woman to head towards the light when there's a whole load of studio lights around nearby. Honestly, I mean, it's always best left to the professionals. I couldn't tell you how happy I was. What an idiot. So it was all up to me now. And I had to find out what that entity was about. And I had to do it in 20 minutes because I had a train to catch. What is your name? What is your name? Fifi. Fifi. Tell us your story, Fifi. Tell us your story. Where are you? Where is your body? Where are you now? Where is your body? Where is your body?
Is it not in the graveyard?
Just a grain.
A grain. Is it? Are you saying that it's chaffing?
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to ashes. Okay.
Ashes to ashes.
Fifi, did you work here? You didn't work here. Were you visiting here as a tourist?
Did you live nearby?
Did you live nearby? That could be the house we were in that sent us over here.
So why are you here? Did you die here?
You died here.
Where is your body? Not here.
Your body's not here. Did you die by your own hand?
Did someone bury
else?
you? Did someone hide your body?
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to ashes.
Dust.
Did someone?
This is a Bowie quote.
Yeah, but I think I'm not sure that's what she's really.
Or as part of a burial ceremony. Did somebody burn you? Oh, she was burned. There was like a funeral part, like a cremation possibly, or
Where do you want to take us?
Where do you want to take us?
Body.
To the body.
Body.
Okay, right. Now this is a very small hatchway, and as a possessed lady, perhaps I should go first.
I think that's a pretty good idea. Gemma, have you ever seen anything like this before, with someone getting possessed like this?
I've never ever experienced anything quite on this level, and it's actually staying with the body, and it just the strength. It's such a strong spirit.
We followed Rebecca out of the windmill like she was some kind of sniffer dog, hoping she would take us to the next clue, something that would let us know what the hell this had to do with our client exactly.
So, careful, Fifi. You need to use your eyes. So, the windmill, she was pointing at the fire, it picked up the fire extinguisher and then pointed at the dust. So we figure possibly it had been burnt,
There's a connection,
or
definitely.
she was saying something about going to the ground, so I was just wondering whether that could be
Is this
like
safe?
she'd been ground.
Is this normal?
Well, no, it's not normal. That's why we're here, following the ghost law. But I'm pretty certain that this spirit, whatever is possessing Rebecca, knows where to go, what to do.
I didn't want to give away my true feelings about Rebecca's safety, but the truth is, with this kind of paranormal intrusion, it attracts other malevolent spirits into her. I think she's going to need a full psychic scrub after we're done. We're going to have to seal that entrance that she's holding wide open for just anyone to come inside. But right now, we just needed to see where Rebecca was taking us.
I mean, it might be like one of these houses, or it could be maybe not the middle of the road. But, no. Okay, so we're going. Looks like we're going to the.
Right.
We're going to the green. Are we going to the church? What's happening here? What's happening here? Speeding up as well. I suspect this is quite an older spirit because the ghost didn't look either left or right when crossing the road. So there probably was no traffic in those days. Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're here. We're here. We're here. What do we have? What have we got? Let's have a look. There's certainly a gravestone. It's a gravestone, and it says Mary on here. It says Mary, but you are not Mary, are you? You're not Mary. You're
Fiona.
Fiona. Wait, there is no sign of a name Fiona on here. We got a Mary, the beloved wife of Richard. Do you know Richard? No, you don't know Richard. So
You know Richard?
you know Richard. Was Richard the one who murdered you? How do we know Richard? How do we know? Was he a friend? Did he own the Windmill?
Is this your family?
Is this your family? Family. So Richard, your brother?
Fiona, are you buried here as well?
Here.
This guy who killed her, do we think brought her remains here, buried her in this grave?
In the bucket.
The screw dude.
The bucket.
Yeah, with the mirror thing. So you're here. Fee, you're here. You're here. Ah, there's no name. You're here, but there's no name on the stone. Shall we put your name on the stone? I think we've solved it. We had Fee, who was running from the scrying. From the man.
Mum and Dad.
These are your parents. So running from a man who we don't know, and she was murdered in the Windmill, and then ground and burnt to dust. And then were you scattered here or buried here?
Scattered.
Scattered or buried? Buried possibly. No. So the ashes were scattered here, but there's no name of Fee on the gravestone. So Fee, we will put your name on the gravestone and we will tell your story. Is that enough?
She's gone.
She has. Well, I think we've solved it. Rebecca, are you back?
We're out.
We're in a graveyard. We worked out the story that Fee ran from a man who she loved, who then murdered her in the Windmill and ground her down and burnt her and scattered her ashes here, but Fee's name is not on the gravestone.
Okay.
So we put her name on there as well.
And you've set her free.
And we've set her
she'll
free.
Be at peace.
Yeah.
We did it again.
We did it, but we need to get back to the house to let...
So, what relevance does Fee have to the house in question?
Well, let's discuss that back at the house. I think it was just pipes.
I don't think that she had any connection. I think she just came through the portal.
Right, okay.
But I'm glad we solved that.
Yeah. Surprisingly, not the first time I've woken up in a graveyard. Anyway, we had to get back to the house to report our findings.
Oh. So we do have some news for you. It is quite scary. I don't know if you want to take a seat. If I just say that. But yeah, it does appear that somebody did die a horrific death over in the Windmill at the bottom of the street. It turns out that somebody actually killed this woman called Fiona in the Windmill. Sorry, let me put that one back. It does appear that someone did kill a woman called Fiona in the Windmill, and then proceeded to actually burn the body and scatter the ashes of the body onto somebody else's grave over in the grave.
There's a ghost in the Windmill. Mm-hmm. There's a ghost in the graveyard. Mm-hmm. So this place is haunted?
I think the problem with this place is actually the combi boiler and the pipes.
Yeah, that was the pipes.
Just the pipes.
Just the pipes.
But yeah, there are quite a few other terrifying things happening on this street, but this place is just fucked. It's fucked. And whoever your landlord is, you need to get him done trading standards. I'll send you the number.
I talked to him. I've got everything.
Ask him, tell him until this issue is sorted, you are not paying any more rent.
I would.
But also, these cakes are bloody delicious.
I wouldn't know. Can I do my catchphrase now? This was the case of the Windmill. And we managed to untangle the miller's flies, and now he's gone out.
Join us next time on Ghostlaw when we... What is that?
What?
The voices. There's something here.
Rebecca?
Not anymore.
Okay, Elle, get Paul. Get Paul over here right now.